together this outdoor fire rack. Right now it's August, and I think it's a good time to actually get your firewood. You get it before it's too cold out, and you can also let it dry out. This is what the rack comes with. Like, it comes in this box here. You have basically these big screws, these little screws. You have this stuff that's kind of labeled this D. It comes with a instruction manual. It comes with 4 C's, 2 B's, and then 2 A's, which are simply marked right there. So I'm gonna put mine here. And like I said, this is gonna be for, for the winter, but I figured I would get my firewood installed now. So the first thing you do is you take A and B. These are the sides, right? So the sides that hold it in. And you basically put these together like this. And then you take, so you have like long screws and you have short screws. And you take those short screws, there's only 2 of them because there's only 2 sides. I already did that one over there. You put this through the top. And we just use the same nut, so everything has the same nut, which is really nice. I'm gonna use this to sort of tighten it up. We'll come back at the end and put everything together. So these are the 2 sides. Basically, it's a rinse and repeat, all right? Now we have the sides, we need to do the base, okay? So the base are basically these. So if we start at the one side, we'll basically install this leg, so it goes on the inside. It's gonna go like that, so. I'm just gonna use this as a holder here. Get my instructions. I need 4 bolts and 4 nuts. Okay, put them down here. And I'll bring you over. And then I'm gonna grab a C. So each one of these is 4 feet. So this is how you can get your 8-foot section. So I'll put one there. This is the part that lays on the ground. You can see it's got like rubber. And I'll put this one here. So I'll bring it down a little bit closer here. And it's a rinse. It's going to be a rinse and repeat. So we're going to take this piece right here. This is the outside. Put it like this, and then this will go like this. And we're going to take a bolt, put it through here, and through here, and then nut. We're gonna do this 4 times. Okay, so do another one. Probably would have been easier if I had some help. But you'll see this actually will go together very quickly. And the reason why is they use basically all the same hardware, which I really like. And it's basically the same thing, just rinsing and repeating. So we'll bend this in a little bit. It's a little tight. Man, that is loud every time it hits the ground. We'll put that one in. And then we'll put another one in. Okay, and this is pretty much done. I'm gonna come back at the end and tighten everything up. Do this one, do this one. Okay, so that's kind of what we're working with. You do have holes here, so you could attach this if you had like a deck, or you even wanted to put it in a concrete, you could with like Tapcon screws. Okay, now what we need to do is we will take literally another 4, and it's a rinse and repeat at this point. We're just gonna work our way down, so then the next one, man, I'll tell you, my trash can over there, it's August, my trash can stinks. go. And then to continue it, we're going to put these here. Lesson learned, lay them down because they're extremely loud when they hit the ground. Look at that. And then we put our nuts. This is how we get our 8 foot. So if it was only like a 4 foot one, you'd only have, you would basically just do the same thing and put the upright here. And this is what's nice, you really could, I mean, in theory, you could just keep extending this thing as far as you wanted. So now we're gonna do the last one. So we'll take this piece like so. Now it's being held up, it's a little bit easier. We'll take our last 4. And this does, I want to mention, it does come with tools to tighten everything. You don't even need tools. If you didn't have tools, you could still put this together because it comes with everything. Okay, and this is the most difficult part. Trying to line up all these holes. Put a nut on there. And we'll line up these ones. I'll give you another view. So we're just moving this in. Okay, bada bing, bada bing. That one in, put this one in, and then I'm going to move this thing in place. You're going to see kind of how it lines up. Okay. So I'm going to put it in front of my Hoft wall here. Yeah, that's going to be nice. So yeah, that's where it's going to be. So now we got to just basically go around. You could either use the tools that they gave you. So they gave you a wrench and an Allen key. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the Allen key, and I'll show you what I got. I got this, it's Livitron. Livitron is the company. They make a bunch of these, but basically this fits on your drill. It's a 13 millimeter. And all I'm going to do is go around using this. And this is going to take just a few minutes, maybe not even any longer than that, and tighten everything down. Now, nice thing is, at the end of the year, you could just simply take this thing apart. Putting it together does not take long, and it stores very, very small. So that's it. That's how it is. Like I said, you can, if you needed to, you wanted to attach this. There's holes and everything, So you could run Tapcon if you're going into concrete. If you're going into wood, you can just run just giant lags. But that is the kit. It's fully expandable. I love how this is going to look. It's actually going to look really good with the firewood there. Super excited. Thumbs up.